Hello, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm so excited to have you. And if you're coming back, love ya, hey. It is winter time, especially where I'm at. So my skin is dry. She is dry and cracked like the Sahara, honey. So I want to make a face mask to see if we can try and change that. Now I have gotten some face masks from Lush before, which are fantastic, but they cost a lot of money. So we're just gonna use some plain old honey that is hard like a rock now. Solid like a rock. I hope I don't get copyrighted for that. But she is solid. She's not going anywhere, especially not in my mouth. So we're just gonna use it on my face. I don't think honey expires. I swear I heard that somewhere. So I looked up a random recipe that involves honey because I wanted to use this up. And it says, take a tablespoon of honey, which we have right here. Gonna put that in, I don't know if you can see, got that in the bowl here. Take a tablespoon of honey, a tablespoon of green tea. It says to use matcha, like pure matcha, but I am an avid matcha drinker, so I'm not about to waste that. So these are just bags. Oh, she's dusty. So these are just some green bags that I'm gonna use on my face. I just grabbed 2 green tea bags. Gonna dump them in there. I feel like that's a tablespoon, right? Also, do you like my Buc-ee's merch? It was so funny because I went with one of my really good friends to Buc-ee's a couple weeks ago, and I bought a bunch of Buc-ee's merch, okay? Because that's iconic. I'm not gonna not buy Buc-ee's merch when I'm there. So I got this little Buc-ee, like, he's cute. I sleep with him every night. But I got that, and then I got this t-shirt. I got a t-shirt for my mom too, and I got a Buc-ee's cup that is very iconic, and I got this little straw thing for my dad. And I brought it all up to the counter, and the dude who was ringing us up looked at me so disappointed. He was so tired. He was done with everything, and he looked at me and he was like, first time at Buc-ee's? And I felt so bad. I was like, yeah, but just that really would be awful. People like me having a good time. People like middle class, upper middle class white people just running around the store and making everything a joke. And this poor man, he's working minimum wage. He has to look at all this, and I really do feel for him. Okay, and then this mask that I'm using, which I'll link the list down below, calls for a tablespoon of baking soda, but I have really sensitive skin. Like, it's like when you pour salt on a slug and it recoils and reacts. That's how my skin is too. Pretty much everything, if you whisper wrong in my direction, it's bad. It's bad. And literally, the slug thing, my parents let me pour salt over a slug. They were like, watch what happens when you pour salt over a slug. If you don't know what happens, it burns the slug. It's like pouring acid on a human being. And that really scarred me. But here's how it's looking. It's looking like we might have put too much green tea in here, people, because this is... Oh, wait, no. We're doing okay. We're okay. Okay, it's made like a spreadable paste, so I'm just gonna roll with this. Here's what it looks like.
I think I'm gonna vomit!
Disgusting. I'm gonna put on gloves too, so that it can be like official and fancy. All right, here we go. I don't know what I was expecting, but this kind of hurts. It's like sandpaper, man, from the tea leaves. Ow. I'm gonna break out. I'm gonna break out, dude. I can see it now. It smells really good though, despite it looking like the devil's lettuce mixed with some applesauce. I love how I'm just throwing food on my face like monkeys throw at people out of their cages in the zoos. If you didn't know that, yes, they do that.
If you have any poo, fling it now.
Which is another huge reason why I'm terrified of chimpanzees and monkeys. Okay, this is falling all over my Bucky shirt and I'm not happy about it. It's probably because the coconut oil is like melting. I don't even know if this will stay on my face for 15 minutes because it is. The coconut oil is melting and stuff. Ah, looks like I just took a dip in Shrek's toilet. All right, boys, I think that's good. We cleaned her out pretty well here. Look at that. I love being a girly girl.
Anita Max win.
And I just looked down and it's all over my floor, so that's really cool. Look at this. Can you see that? It looks like rats. Oh, another one. I am going to set a timer real quick for, I'm gonna do 10 because I truly do not think this will last 15 minutes. So we're gonna do 10 here. All right, there we go. So far, it is burning a little. Not a great sign, but pretty much everything I do burns on my skin, which if you have super sensitive skin, try Cetaphil. This is not sponsored, obviously. Try Cetaphil stuff. It is straight up the only stuff that doesn't burn my skin. That's the only stuff I've found. And I don't know why, I don't know what's in it, but I'm not gonna question it. It's kind of tickling too, as it's like melting, it's like tickling my skin. This whole process, just getting ready and everything, reminds me so much of that TikTok audio, how I love being a woman, because the stuff we have to go through, dude, is criminal. It's truly criminal. I don't think a lot of us are doing this particular mess every single night, but a lot of us spend so much money on products and stuff. And I was seeing like a bunch of little girls, like preteen and stuff, are asking for expensive skincare products for Christmas instead of like toys and stuff. And that makes me so sad because, dude, if you've seen the Barbie movie, you know the weird Barbie. We all need a weird Barbie, okay? And I was still playing with Barbies when I was like 12. I don't know if that's normal or not, but I was. And that makes me sad that that's kind of going away because kids feel like they need to be buying these products and having flawless skin before they even hit puberty. Which, that is just so sad, man. I don't even know what to do about that. And it's not necessarily the influencer's fault because they're not like, most of them aren't marketing towards kids, but it's just who's getting on there and who's seeing it. And I don't know. It's really sad. I'll tell you what else is sad. This is getting in my eyeball. So I might have to rinse this off sooner than we planned. So yeah, that happened. Had to take that off because it was getting in my eye and it was stinging. My skin feels literally the same. For the rest of the time, I'm just gonna take some honey straight out of the jar, like Pooh Bear, and just put it on my face because I read that just plain honey is pretty good too, so. And you're actually supposed to use like Manuka honey, which has special nutrients in it and stuff. But I don't have that. So we're doing honey from some dude named Dan at the farmer's market. The coconut oil from the last mask is still in my eye. I have a feeling that that's its new home now. But other than that, feeling good. This feels fine. Oh, I hope it doesn't like melt off of my face though. It probably will because it is sugar. But until that moment comes, we rally. Oh, another thing I'm excited about that like makes me feel girly and cute and fun is the Mean Girls musical, which goody. Renee Rapp is in it, and if you know, you know. She is stunning and her voice, incredible. She just released a song with Coco Jones, which is, finger looking good, babe. Sure good. But anyway, I was worried at first because the Mean Girls original movie is so iconic. And then I think they turned it into a musical. And so this movie is also going to be a musical. And sometimes the musicals, I'm like, you guys, this is And if nobody's thinking about this, just let me remind you that all actors were theater kids a couple years ago. So you're like simping over theater kids. Just want to remind you. And I feel sometimes that musicals are a bit of a vanity project for these theater kids, because they're like, okay, we want to do Hollywood, but we want to bring it back to high school. And I'm over here, I'm of the thought of please don't. But I don't know, it could be good. It could be good, especially with Renee's voice, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna tune in. And I'm pretty sure that Megan collabed on Megan Thee Stallion, that girl, she collabed with Renee, and the world is right. And so I'm thinking that it could be a grand old time. I'll go in with an open mind. But is anybody else excited about that? I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be a fun movie. Last year we had the Barbie movie for the girlies. Oh, timer. Let's wash this off real fast. Okay, I have literal dishes in my sink, so I'm not gonna pan down too far. All right, that's all you get. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, and also I will show you this though. My sink is broken. It is simply a nub that spurts water out at an impressive velocity. So I spray myself constantly and ruin my outfits. All right, skin is feeling nice and hydrated. Honestly, I'm not mad, but I could wake up tomorrow with hives all over my face. So, and for the last step, I'm gonna put on some magic. This is literally elixir from the gods above, baby. If you have sensitive skin, if you have dry skin, if you're a human being, Aquaphor. Aquaphor is the answer, I promise you. And you can do this thing called slugging, where you just take Aquaphor and you kind of put it just all over your face, and you sleep on it, and it acts like a hydrating mask that locks in all of the moisture. So when you wake up, your skin is super hydrated, but it is super greasy. So when you wake up, be sure to rinse it all off. But there we go. I look like a little grease ball, but I'm feeling good. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, you are important. I'm important. We are all so important. And thank you for being here. You belong here. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.